According to these General Hospital spoilers, major decisions have to be made in Port Charles today. Curtis wants to know about his father's past, Alexis wants to let Jocelyn and Cameron tell their story, Laura wants to tighten up her inner circle, Spencer makes an agreement that may not ultimately be in his best interest, and Ava pushes Sonny to revisit their custody agreement. After discovering that there are some inconsistencies in Marshall's past, Drew meets up with Curtis at the Metro Court bar to fill him in. Now that Curtis is building a life with Portia, it's more important than ever for him to know what dangers are lurking in his father's past. But before spitting out what he's uncovered, Drew reminds Curtis that once he hears what Drew found out about Marshall's past, he can't unhear it. "Are you sure?" Drew asks his buddy. "You want to know?" Over at the Invader office, Alexis has been holding off on running the story about Cameron and Jocelyn's viral sex tape until the teens decide if they want to go on the record and share their experiences. Alexis promised Carly that they'd be able to control the narrative if the Invader ran the story as a respectful feature, whereas another media outlet will turn it into salacious gossip about another Corinthus family scandal. "Have you reached a decision?" she asks. Seems that Joss is ready to take back control of her reputation by telling their story, but Cam may need some convincing. "Will you stand up with me?" Jocelyn bravely asks her boyfriend. Knowing it's more important than ever to figure out what Victor has been up to, Laura tells Nicolas that they need to be more cautious about who they let into their inner circle. "We need to close ranks," she says. But the day is not all doom and gloom for Mayor Collins and Prince Nicolas. Spencer's month in Spring Ridge is almost up and they have plans to make for his homecoming. But is Spencer making plans of his own before he leaves prison? "Let's do it," he announces. Laura and Nicolas are more concerned than ever about Victor's influence on Spencer. ABC. After breaking up with Spencer, Esme is alone in Port Charles with no other friends or people she can rely on. Unless you count her psycho father, Brian, that is. So when someone declares that they are reconsidering what they'd thought about the type of person she is Esme trying to manipulate them into giving her a second chance with her good girl act, or is she genuinely shocked by the changed opinion? "You're saying you were wrong about me?" she asks. Elizabeth and Carly are far from being the best of friends, but the two women have a common goal when they come together as worried mothers. While the moms discuss the viral video of Cameron and Jocelyn, Carly seems taken aback by Elizabeth's outlook on the scandal. "How can you be so sure?" she gently asks Cameron's mother. Now that Carly is no longer going to be Avery's stepmother and a part of her daily life, Ava is itching to modify the custody agreement between her and Sonny, with more time in her favor, of course. Sonny, however, can't help but feel that he's being kicked while he's down when Ava wants to address their co-parenting issues with the ink barely dry on his divorce. "You don't miss a beat, do?" Sonny spits at a smug Ava. Check out the teaser below for today's exciting new episode of GH. Love GH? Be sure to join our We Love General Hospital Facebook group to chat about all the latest storylines and juicy gossip. Ad block test, why?